Welcome to Current Chatter, the place where we dive into the latest news and happenings going on around the world. Join mother and son duo Kota and Losa as they engage in lively debates over current affairs and anything else that sparks a discussion. With diverse perspectives and a bit of fun, you never know what topics will come up next. Tune in every Friday afternoon for your weekly dose of Current Chatter. Hello, hello, hello. It's that time again, Friday afternoon, and your dose of Current Chatter with Kota and Losa. I wanted to send out a thank you for understanding last week. I had some dental work done, and I'm just trying to recover from that and wasn't able to talk much last week.
I'm just glad you don't look like a chipmunk hiding all his nuts.
Again. Yeah, because I did look like that. I'm feeling much better. How are you?
I'm doing okay. It's really hot here in Denver. It's February, and I'm sweating bullets. Like, I've been in shorts and T-shirts all week, or at least all February, and I got sandals on. It's like, it's hot.
I know. And it's so funny because so many places, and it's such a, I feel bad for them, but so many places that have just like one of the most horrible winters around. And then Denver, I mean, Colorado and Utah get nothing, and we're the states that need it the most.
Yeah, nothing. We had like fire warnings last Friday, the 13th, because of how dry it's been. And like the wind's been super crazy. So XL Energy actually, like, this was probably about 2 weeks ago, our winds were like 70-mile-an-hour winds.
Wow.
And XL, to try and help, because we had that big fire a couple of years ago that burned a lot of Boulder down. XL actually shut off power in certain areas while the wind was super strong to try and help with that, to like not have any poles go down, you know what I mean? So yeah. It's not winter warnings, it's fire warnings right now in Denver, and it's warm.
It's warm. It's too warm to be February.
Tuesday's actually mine and Rin's anniversary.
Woohoo, what are you going to do?
We're going to Black Hawk. We're going to go gamble.
You're enjoying the casinos, They're
a lot of fun. It's actually, it was my idea to go, but Rin was definitely like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go have some fun.
Rin, didn't they win a bunch last time?
Yeah, they won like $800 and then like walked away with 4 or 5 when we came home, you know?
That's still good.
I know.
Leaving up?
Yeah. So we're excited to see like how it is during the day and during the week, you know what I mean? Because we've only been like on a Friday or Saturday, and it's just been crazy. So I have like high hopes to be able to play a lot, but I don't have like high hopes to be able to win a lot. It just seems like a weird day. So
I just love to play nickels and pennies. Because you feel so rich when it's like ding 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 ding. You know that ding 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 ding.
Oh
ding,
yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. No, I totally get what you're saying.
And they give you free drinks on the floor if you can get a really good waitress.
Oh yeah. The thing is that I've noticed that if your first waitress, when she comes around, if you tip her at least more than a 5, she'll make sure to keep coming back. And then I only do like $2 after that. As long as she keeps them coming, then you know what I mean. She's still raking it up. So,
question for you, Dakota.
Okay, hit me with it.
Have you watched any of the Olympics?
So, I have seen a little bit of the Olympics. I am a huge Olympics fan, but I'm a Summer Olympics fan. It's probably one of the only summer things I get into is the Summer Olympics. I have, like, Pops when back in 2002, so I was like, what, 8?
Yeah, I was going to say 8 or 9.
Yeah, 8 or 9. My dad took me to watch, because they did the Winter Olympics in Utah. The torch. He took me to where they were running past the torch.
I didn't know he did that.
Yeah. I'm like 98% positive.
When it ran down the road in West Jordan, we went out and watched it and cheered it on.
Yeah. I think we were like, if I remember correctly, he was still doing the newspaper job where he's picking up the quarters. So he like had me come with him that Saturday morning to pick up quarters, and then we just happened to grab McDonald's and see the torch run.
That's awesome. What a good memory to have. I've watched some of it, and there was a triathlete, Dakota, who got on camera. This is worldwide stuff. He got the bronze medal.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
Fucker. This poor fucking guy.
He admits on television that he cheated on his girlfriend and that she's the real gold medal. And the girlfriend's like, no, we're over.
Yeah, she was more pissed that he did it on national TV. She was like, "Why the fuck are you spreading our business like this?" Like,
I know, right? Like I was just so stunned. I was like, "Is he really saying this?"
And then you kind of think like, is the not the narrator, the translating off? Like, but no, he's serious. You can
and he
see
was
like
crying big old crocodile tears.
No,
I'm
I
all,
felt really
dude.
bad for the dude because he's like, I feel like he was trying to make this big grand gesture, and I feel like that's a male thing to do. Is when you fuck up, you have to like show up in this big way to show your big feelings, because men don't talk about their feelings because it's frowned upon for men to talk about their feelings. When in reality, guys, we can talk about our feelings. It'll be okay. You can feel the things. You can. But yeah,
It's true. And I don't know what possessed him to talk about that in that. Like,
I'm telling you, it's the big grand gestures. It's like, yeah, he was outing himself to the whole world as a cheater and hoping that it would bring his lady back, and instead it backfired on him, and now he's just known as the cheating, crying dude.
Yeah.
And they've been together, what? I think he said 6 months or something?
6 months? And he cheated on her. They were only together for 3 months before he cheated on her. He just told her that he did it.
Yeah. So they're still technically in that honeymoon phase. And honeymoon phase to me is like,
if you're still in a honeymoon phase and you cheat, that's a bad thing.
Yeah, you're not going to last. You're not going to last. Like the honeymoon phase is like, oh, I like someone could fart and you just be like hee. But now like, if I fart in front of Rin, they're like, are you serious? You know what I mean? It's just like, no, your shit doesn't stink during the honeymoon phase type of, like, the new energy relationship.
It's really the thing about, why would you cheat on somebody if you thought that they were the, like, love of your life? I do not get it.
So I may be the wrong person to ask, practicing polyamory. And I don't fully understand cheating because I have this open relationship that I have, but I'm able to tell my partner, hey, I kind of like this person. Can I pursue this type of thing? You know what I mean? Right. So my perspective may not be as accurate as someone else who is in a monogamous relationship.
Right.
So if I was to ask you that question, how would you answer it?
Ask it to me because I want to hear the question.
What was the question again?
I don't know. That's why I asked you to ask me. We said so much, but I can't remember what the original question was. You're supposed to remember. I'm the one with a bad memory, Dakota.
I'm the one drinking, so.
You're drinking, and I haven't smoked all week because of my jaw.
Oh, because of the... You
inhale. You can't inhale.
Yeah, so you don't want to get, like, what is it?
A dry socket.
Socket. Ugh.
Yeah. So I am, like, cold stone sober. It's rough. It's rough out here in the real world.
I wasn't built for this shit.
Not after cancer, I wasn't.
What's that saying that Mama didn't raise a quitter, but she raised a complainer? You're going to hear about it the whole fucking time.
Yep. It's like, I'll do it, but I'm going to complain the whole time.
I honestly don't remember the question.
Well, we were talking about the Olympics, so let's continue with that. So, did you know that they are injecting themselves with hydrochloric acid to get better times in their performances?
What is it? What is it called? Airing? What they got caught during the like biking thing?
Yes.
Is it called airing? What was it called?
Hyaluronic acid injections to improve performance, and multiple ski jumpers are using hyaluronic acid injections to improve their performance.
Was it doping? Is that what they called it?
Yeah, that's what they called doping. This isn't doping. I don't know what this is, but it's crazy. Like, why?
What is the point of it? What is it? Does it say what it does? It obviously is legal if they're talking about it. Okay.
I don't know, Kota. Hyaluronic acid can't be good for you. Like, you can put it on your face. It's a good topical cream, but it's not something that you want to put in your...
So I just put it in ChatGPT. Why are Olympic athletes injecting hyaluronic acid? Joint lubrication and pain relief. HA, that's what ChatGPT is calling it. HA is a natural substance found in your joints. It acts like a shock absorbent and lubrication. When injected often into knees, hips, and shoulder. Can you imagine taking an injection in your knee?
I did. I used to when I was super heavy, when I was 100 pounds heavier than I am now. Every 6 months I'd get shots in my kneecap, inside my knee joint, because my knees were wearing out. And it felt like they were injecting needles into my joint. And then when I'd stand up, it would be like, for 24 hours, I couldn't put any weight on my legs without it burning and hurting. But it made it so I could walk around.
Yeah. If I ever get to that point, I'm just going to starve myself till I'm at healthy weight.
Yeah,
So
don't do that.
It helps for
talking about starving ourselves, I am on Ozempic or semaglutide, and you should have seen me yesterday. So I get the vomits every once in a while from them where I just dry heave for about 5 or 6 minutes. But last night I was dry heaving, and I would dry heave and then burp, and then dry heave and then burp. Then I was trying to laugh because it sounded so funny, and your dad is like, just take a deep breath. I'm all, I have more coming out of me than any sound I've ever had in my life. And it was so funny, and your dad is just like, calm down.
You're being too loud.
Exactly. Okay, so back to the thing. So hyaluronic acid in your joints.
Yep, it helps reduce friction, improves movement, decreases pain, and helps with arthritis or overused injuries. The athletes who train hard every day, this can be a big deal. So injury recovery and prevention.
So I bet you it'd fall under the doping. Like, they consider blood products, if you like get blood products before you compete, is doping.
Yep. So here it says like the number. It like gave me 5 or 6 points. Number 4 is it's medical, not doping. HA is not a performance-enhancing drug and is allowed under internal Olympic Committee and anti-doping rules. It doesn't build muscle, increase stamina, or improve speed. It just helps athletes stay functional.
But if you were on the same exact level, let's say you were downhill skiing and you had another person who you guys were like head to head, and then you took the shot and it relieved your pain, you are going to be able to compete better. Don't you think? It says it doesn't enhance performance, but if you're
it just takes the sting away. It's like taking ibuprofen. It's like a shot of ibuprofen right in your pain area. Do you know what I'm saying? So the way I'm thinking about it is if I was in the Olympics, and I am nowhere close to ever even going to the Olympics, but if I was and I wasn't able to get this HA injection, I would still push myself to the absolute limit because I don't know when I'm ever going to be able to do this again. So This may just be something that some people are able to take and others aren't, but I think when it comes to that Olympic athlete mindset is I'm going to absolutely give it my all. So I don't know. Your question is valid, but my thought process on it is that these people are, one, they're athletes. Two, this is all they've ever trained for. That's their whole life journey is getting ready for the Olympics. So I think
I talked to your dad about that the other night. I was like, it's so sad because they live such an isolated life as they learn, as they compete. But by the time they're 20, 23, 24, they're already too old. And like, what else do you do when your whole life was centered around gymnastics or centered around curling? Which
then you become a
America
trainer.
won a medal for curling for the first time.
I guess they become trainers, and they probably help advocate for other athletes and the shit that they go through, because the Olympics can be really tenuous and really straining, and that's just like for an athlete. It doesn't even get into like the politics side of things and representing your whole country and possibly saying something dumb, you know what I mean? So there's definitely a lot more factors that go into what an athlete has to go through. But yeah, you're right. After 23, 24, I mean, Simone Biles, I think she just turned 30, and she was the oldest competing gymnast. And that's my boo. I fucking love Simone Biles.
Really?
I will be very upset when she doesn't compete. And I don't think she'll compete in 2028. I don't think
she can.
I don't know.
I liked how she stands up to people regarding her mental health, and that she takes her mental health so seriously.
Absolutely.
Like, because I think that shows people that it's okay to have mental health issues, that you can still be a gold medalist and have mental health issues.
Well, the whole reason for her advocating for that was because, I think it was Tokyo when she dropped out and was like, I can't do this because of my mental health, but she also was getting
the spins.
Bullied. The spins, but she was getting bullied a ton after she dropped out. There were other athletes like locking her in her hotel and just picking on her or misplacing her stuff and whatnot. And like to have the fact that you can't compete and you know you are one of the top athletes, like it's fair to say that there will never ever be another Simone Biles. Will there be someone who can perform to her level? Absolutely, but there will never ever be another Simone Biles. And she's gone through a tremendous amount in the gymnastics community. She was there's a whole Netflix series about the assaults that were happening on the gymnastics team in the U.S. They had a doctor. They had a doctor that would assault these gymnasts, and she was part of those girls. It was like, hey, this is actually happening. You know, you ought to check it out. It's like American Athlete or something like that. It's a fantastic documentary series, even though it's
called
disgusting.
What? Let me write it down or I'll forget.
Here, let me look it up. Athlete A. Athlete A.
Athlete A?
Yes, A is an alpha. So here's the description. This documentary focused on the gymnast who survived U.S. Gymnastics doctor Lyle Nezer abuse and the reports who exposed USAGS toxic culture.
Cool. What stories do you have for me today?
Well, when you go to a chicken food place or a fast food place that does chicken, you expect to smell chicken cooking, right?
Yeah.
That's like what you expect. Well, a Raising Cane's files a lawsuit as a landlord tries to evict them for chicken smell. Yeah, that's the same face I made. A Boston landlord is attempting to evict a Raising Cane's restaurant in the city of Back Bay neighborhood over complaints that the location smells like chicken fingers, according to the lawsuit.
People will sue for anything, Dakota. This is ridiculous.
The filing centers on the Raising Cane's outpost on Boystron Street, which opened in 2022 inside a roughly 100-year-old building and holds a lease running until 2037. The chain says new second-floor office tenants in the property raising concerns about what they describe as the offensive odor, prompting the landlord to threaten termination of the lease. So it sounds like they have people or an office building above the Raising Cane's or people living above the Raising Cane's, and they're upset about the chicken smell, which I can understand that.
But you knew it was there when you moved in.
Exactly. The defendant continues to complain, that its tenant's chicken finger restaurant smells like chicken fingers.
Well, duh.
The company said says in its lawsuit, in reality, it appears the defendant has come to the realization that its own build out of the second floor office space was poorly executed. Landlord denies any lease disputes or escalations. It's just stupid.
It is stupid.
What?
It is stupid. Like, people are stupid. You know?
Just like, I would worry about spending my rent money on the fucking chicken, like, because I'm selling fried chicken all the time. Or what I would really be worried about is being so grossed out by the smell of fried chicken, because this fat boy loves some fried chicken. I'm like Dad in that aspect where I fucking love fried chicken. Like, nothing beats some good fried chicken. And Raising Cane's, Raising Cane's is delicious.
I've only had Raising Cane's twice and wasn't too impressed with it, but
you gotta try the ones out here. The ones out here are so much better than the ones in Salt Lake.
Really?
I don't know if it's the altitude or they're cleaner. I don't know what it is, but Raising Cane's out here is 10 times better than the Raising Cane's out in Salt Lake.
That's crazy.
What else you got for me?
Well, a former Little Caesars pizza employee decided to stick it to the man. He broke into the pizza parlor and made himself a pizza and then started selling them.
Oh, like in the middle of the night? Like, how did word get out that he was selling pizza?
I don't know. That was all that it said. I just don't understand it. Like, how is he sticking it to the man by making himself pizza and selling them? Like, and he had to have gotten caught. Otherwise, why we wouldn't have heard about it?
I mean, I think it's sticking it to the man because he was like, I'm just going to do this and I'm not going to give any profit to the franchise that I'm stealing from.
Right.
So really, he was just stealing from the owner. So maybe the owner was a cocksucker and he was like, fuck this guy.
Maybe. Well, here's another one under the same heading of strange and weird things that a 2-year-old climbed into a claw machine and they couldn't get them out. Yeah. You know, one of the big claw machines. And they had a picture of it, and the kid's just in there, like, playing with the toys and opening everything up.
Where are his parents? Where are this baby's parents? This isn't Dora the Explorer out here. You can't just let your baby go off with a backpack and a map.
I did it! I did it!
I did it!
I did it! Hooray!
I just remember how much Justin loved to watch that show.
He loved Dora the Explorer. Oh my goodness, he had a Dora Explorer doll, the backpack, the whole nine yards.
He loved it. Probably why he's always searching for the new thing.
Yeah. Poor Dora. Dora was a bad influence on Justin.
I don't know. It made him curious about a lot of things. So
yeah, he loved Dora. He loved Dora, and he loved.
SpongeBob.
Oh, was it you that loved Rugrats?
I was the Rugrats kid. 100%. I was the Rugrats kid.
Rugrats had all the dolls.
It was Rugrats and Spice Girls. That was my bugaboos.
It explains a lot, doesn't it? Yeah. I was raised with Rugrats and the Spice Girls.
It's funny. So do you remember me talking about? I can't remember. We had talked about it on the podcast. How I had like 2 or 3 different VHS tapes of the Spice Girls. Mm-hmm. And Crystal, my cousin, she listens to the podcast. Shout out to Crystal. We love you. Thanks for always listening.
Shout out Crystal with the new babies.
Mm-hmm. The brand new babies. She even messaged me and she was like, I even remember you having that fucking VHS tape, coming over and watching it.
Took it everywhere
it
you
just
went.
You. I did. Yeah. I had the copy with me everywhere.
That's
probably been
funny.
15 years since I've seen that movie. Like, it would probably be so cringy right now.
You would just sing along and dance around. You thought it was like, can we watch Spice Girls today? I'm like, no, we watched it 3 times yesterday.
Okay. So, when you think of a paramedic, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Somebody helping somebody else.
Mm-hmm. A lifesaver of some sort, you would say, right?
Right.
Well, this particular paramedic is facing charges after allegedly urinating on supervisor's desk and in a pot of chili at work.
Why? Does it say why?
Yes.
It has to say why.
Yes.
These news stories, it's not even printable if you don't say the why. Isn't that like what they taught me in journalism school? It was like who, what, where, and why.
You got the 5. Who, what, when, where, and why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's in there.
It is. So, a Maryland paramedic is facing nearly 24 criminal charges. Christopher Carroll is accused of urinating in various places at his workplace, including in a refrigerator and a pot of chili. Everyone just wants to know why. I don't have the ability to answer that question right now. Defense attorney Seth Oken says Thursday at Carroll's court hearing. Carroll was denied bail. I can't imagine why. The 36-year-old suspect paramedic in the Baltimore County Fire Department is accused of filming himself at work while in uniform, purposely leaving his bodily fluids, including urine, all over the workplace.
DNA is forever, ladies and gentlemen. DNA, as a personal thing, you should always know, DNA is forever.
That and filming yourself, like...
Right? Why? It's like it goes on the internet, and it's going to be there.
Why would you film... Why would you film yourself? Investigators says location included on his supervisor's keyboard in the refrigerator communal coffee creamer. So he pulled out the coffee creamer, pissed in the coffee creamer at a public safety building in Townsend, and in a large ice maker. Did he hate
his job, or was he just a fool?
I think he's just a fucking asshole. And including the large ice maker at the fire station. So he's pissing in the ice maker. I wonder if it's like a little kink for him to know that people are ingesting his bodily fluids. That's kind of where my mind went. But I also read some really fucked up books. Prosecutor says Carroll's urinated in the ice, wiping a scoop and used the scoop to mix the urine throughout the ice in the ice maker before making a thumbs up gesture in the camera. So he pisses into the ice maker.
No, he doesn't have a problem. He's just an asshole.
Yeah, it's either he really gets off to it or he's just an asshole. In court, Carroll's defense argued he has no criminal record and self-surrendered earlier in the week. So they're saying he doesn't have a criminal record and he came clean by himself. The father did not want to talk about the 23 criminal charges and
23?
Yes, long list of additional allegations that came out during the bail hearing. The state said there is more video showing Carroll also contaminating a carton of orange juice, hand soap in the bathroom, someone's chapstick, a can of vegetables, an air conditioning vent in the firehouse, and a can of scented room spray in his doctor's office waiting room.
He's messed up. He messed up in the head. That's somebody that you say bless your heart to, because you know that he's not smart enough to be out on his own. Bless your heart.
Prosecutors claimed Carroll filmed himself and posted these videos online in effort to make money selling them on subscription websites. That's the
just a fool. He's a fool. Some people are just fools, Dakota.
What?
They were dropped on their head or missed some kind of functional, learning growing up that they think that that's okay behavior.
That's too much.
What? Is it? Yeah. So he was doing it to try to make money.
Yes, that's exactly what he was doing. It sounds like he found a website, most likely on the dark web, of, how to gross people out or something like that. I don't know, but,
Right.
It was just awful. It's just disgusting. You can't fucking trust anybody.
You can't. That's why I stay inside most of the time.
Because people are washing their fucking hands and they're pissing in your ice maker.
Did you hear there was an earthquake here on Friday night?
No, are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Did you feel it?
It was a 3.2.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I felt it. I jumped up and ran in the kitchen. I don't know what to do when there's an earthquake, Dakota. It's like stand in a doorway, but I get so frustrated. I just I scream and then I jump up and run around like that's going to solve it. And I'm like, earthquake!
Did Jack do anything weird before then?
No, but he did freak out when I freaked out, and your dad was just sitting there looking at me like, have you taken your medication today? Because I was like, earthquake!
What's it feel like? Does it just feel like the whole house is kind of doing this thing? Or is it more like
there's
violent,
a noise to it. There's
there?
a growl from the earth, and you can hear it. It's like a big truck driving by your house. That's what it sounds like. It goes, and then it goes, and then it goes.
So it's more up and down than side to side?
Oh, both.
Yeah, it's just kind of yeah. So this headline says, what an ass. Watch a Brazilian jewelry thief flees crime scene on a donkey after using a forklift.
I saw this.
In dramatic gold raid store.
He drove a car. Didn't he drive his car into it and then escaped on the donkey?
He drove a forklift into it. It's like one of those awful garage roll-up doors. And he got the forks underneath the roll-up door, lifted it up, kicked down the jewelry container, took a bunch of stuff, and then escaped on a donkey. And you're watching the whole thing going, how is this real? I was like, this has to be AI generated. What?
I think that the way the world is going, everything I see is like, what in the world?
Yeah, so I thought the forklift part was funny, and I didn't even read the article. I saw this video on Reddit, and I went, oh, this is funny, and then he takes off on the donkey, and I about pissed my pants. Because he did, he's touching the ground while the donkey's running, and he's just, running with the donkey while he's on the back of the donkey,
They didn't play a video, they just have pictures on here.
No, the video's up at the top, I promise.
Okay, let me see it. That is too funny. Oh, my. Oh, my.
So he's taking a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
He tips it over, and look at him.
150 grams of gold. There he is on the donkey. His little legs. It's too funny.
They end up catching him, you know what I mean? And they find the gold. Holy crap. Just, oh my God.
His legs just
It's so goofy. Okay, so the article reads, a CDT from the jewelry shop in Kenzie, Central Turkey, recorded the dramatic break-in full. The suspect used a forklift to pry open the shutters and break into the jewelry shop. The thief pushes over the cupboard, smashing the glass cabinet of jewelry so that they can grab it. And then the robber escapes on a getaway donkey after grabbing jewelry from the shop. Footage shows the forklift getting into the shop. They rummage on the floor to collect as much gold as they can carry, but the robber does not have a getaway driver waiting in a flash car. Instead, they flee on a donkey. Footage shows an animal companion taking by the robber away as fast as its four legs can carry him. Yeah, he only stole 150 grams of jewelry, but were later discovered in a buried in the ground.
They buried it.
Yeah, and later in the video it shows you the police officers unburying it and finding it, but oh my goodness, I cried laughing at that. Just watching him swing his legs on that donkey, just like...
Oh my gosh, it's too funny. It's too funny. We will put a link on the website so that other people can see that, because
you can see it. It's too good. It's so funny. Okay,
so I have some updates, some articles that we talked about the last time. I have updates. So the 150-year-old alcohol.
Yeah,
they decided it wasn't alcohol. Even after they drank it, it was like an apple cider, like an apple cider of some kind. So it wasn't liquor. They did try it.
I just want you to think about that Utah jumped to the conclusion that this absolutely has to be liquor. And of course, the one old thing they find is not fucking liquor in Utah.
It's ironic. That's what you would call ironic. All right. Another update is, unfortunately, the reptiles in Florida were falling out of the trees. Okay. And a guy collected them, and then the next day started selling iguana tacos. Check out his face. So, yeah, those poor reptiles falling out of the tree. Guy's like, I'm just going to make some tacos with this.
Someone's going to call PETA.
Gosh, by the looks of it, you might call PETA.
That is so fucked up. Oh, my God. Whoa.
You didn't see that update coming, did you?
No, not even 100 years. I thought you were going to tell me they were all dead and he just had dead animals underneath a heat lamp.
Nope. He collected them and made some iguana tacos.
My flappers are gasted.
It's one of those that was not on my bingo card for the year.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow. I wonder if the tacos were okay.
I bet you they're chewy.
Yeah. Alligator's really chewy, so I would assume that iguana would be just as chewy.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
I'm like, I told your dad, I'm like, they're not dead yet. And he's like, they are now.
They are definitely
I'm like,
dead.
they just get cold and they get stunned and then they fall out of the tree. And then this guy's like, you know what, it'd be good with that? Tacos.
Some pico de gallo. Some salsa verde.
Little guacamole.
Oh my goodness. It's very hard to make me speechless, but you did it just then.
I know, your face was hysterical.
I would have never, ever, ever thought of.
Yep. The Strange and New World. That's what it says. It's under Strange and New World topics.
Huh. Iguana tacos. Did he sell a lot of them?
He didn't say. It just said that he was making them. I think he's trying to. I don't know.
Is it legal
doesn't sound
or illegal?
legal to me.
I got ChatGPT open. Should we ask?
But I did something new. I did see a new article about beavers stealing wood.
What?
But every time I looked it up online, all I got were AI versions of beavers stealing wood from wood piles.
Say that one more time.
Beavers were stealing the wood from the wood piles.
What wood piles?
I don't know, Kota. I can't find the article.
So how did you hear about it if you can't find it?
I think it's fake news. Your dad calls me with news articles when he hears good stuff on the radio.
Okay.
And says, hey, look this up for the podcast. And I couldn't find anything. All I found was AI-generated pictures of... One was like a beaver on its back legs, and it was carrying a thing of lumber on its shoulder and just... I'm like, beavers don't walk on their back legs, number one. Number two, it's like... He looked
like... jacked up beaver?
Yeah. He looked like an animatronic.
An animatronic, boy. So you don't think this is real?
The beaver story?
The beaver
I think it's
story.
fake news. I think it's fake news. I think it was just AI-generated fake news.
Okay, so I looked up the iguanas, and it says iguanas are an invasive species. In Florida, green iguanas are legally classified as a prohibited invasive species by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. That means they're not protected, and controlling their population is encouraged. You can humanely kill iguanas in many cases without a hunting license.
Goodness gracious. It's like the snakes in Florida.
Yeah, selling iguana meat isn't as straightforward. Individuals can eat iguana meat they legally harvest, but restaurants and commercial sellers face strict food safety rules because wild-caught iguanas aren't from regulated food suppliers. Many restaurants don't legally serve or sell iguana meat to customers right now. And then, because all I asked ChatGPT is it illegal to sell iguana tacos in Florida? This means you usually cannot sell iguana tacos in public without meeting food safety and regulation requirements. So ChatGPT looks like it's like on this fine line of like, yeah, kill the iguanas, but maybe do it in an ethical way to sell them. I can't tell you what to do.
Even ChatGPT's like, don't take this as gospel. Remember, I'm the internet.
Yeah, so it's a gray area.
Sounds horrible. What else you got for us, Dakota?
I don't have anything else, man. That was it. I think you killed it with the iguana meat, though. I'll live my days out thinking about iguana meat. I did not see that coming at all.
Not on my bingo card.
It was not, but now I need to know. I need to put it.
that is. Oh, I did see it popped up under wild and viral stories that World War I shell discovery evacuates a hospital after an unexploded shell was found inside
someone's butt.
Yep.
Yeah. I talked about it a couple weeks ago. Yeah. See, I don't just make up shit.
Validation, sir. Validation.
I just want to remind everybody that we love you and we appreciate everything you guys do for us. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share, tell your aunties, tell your uncles, tell your grandchildren about, just tell everybody about Current Chatter. We are having so much fun doing this.
We're in year 2 this month. Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
We are 2 generations in one noisy world, and we will continue to do this as long as we both can keep up with it. All right, guys. Until next time, please remember to drink your water and always talk to your therapist.
Amen. Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wait, how much are they getting for it? I'm broke.
I've never been so uncomfortable in my fucking life. Oh my God.